Welcome to Traumedy. My guest this week is a comedian, sort of. I say more of a tramedian, and a former registered nurse, postmenopausal witch. I wish I was a witch. Which witch would I be? I think I am a healer of sorts. I do think I'm a helper. I want to be a helper healer. But we know this. We can only heal ourselves. Let's attune with the healing frequency of the loving universe and heal each other. Let's do it. Why not? I mean, I'm not even sure. Do we have to define healed? I don't know how to define healed. I think it's a movement towards healing. Move in the direction of a higher frequency, a higher vibration, where we feel a sense of, I would say, almost like transparency with all that is. I feel on the frequency of love. I feel light. I just wanted to jump on here for about 10 minutes and say, Happy Thanksgiving, giving thanks. And I'm doing a little vegan Friendsgiving with my son and a couple of friends and my long-lost cousin, who I reconnected with thanks to a joke. Yeah, comedy helped me find my long-lost cousin, who I never got to know as a child, who knew my grandmother because it was her great aunt in the Ozarks, in Sedalia, Missouri, my grandmother was. Anyway, the point is, she was sharing and liking a joke that went a little bit viral on Facebook about outlawing pleasure-penetrating devices in Alabama. That's right. A senator stood before the legislature there in Montgomery, and he pled his case that we shall not have in our state a pleasure-penetrating device. Henceforth, they're known as dill-don'ts in Alabama. Dill do not. Dill better not. Dill shall not in Alabama. That joke got circulated enough that my cousin shared it, and another cousin who did know me, her elder sister. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I never knew this cousin. And they reached out to me, and they're coming for Thanksgiving. I'm so excited to have family come for Thanksgiving. I miss the big family Thanksgivings, although I do not miss the carcass on the table. I got to tell you, personally, it's just painful for me. And I get that this is a tradition. I'm not trying to ruin your Thanksgiving by talking about a carcass. But I mean, it is a carcass of a turkey. I think lean into it. Clearly, people are. I just know too much. It doesn't, I just don't need it. But anyway, I have a tofurkey. Yes, I do. A field roast. I have a couple of roasts, plant-based roasts, and a whole bunch of plant-based things. And yeah, a bunch of vegan cheeses that I bought from Rebel Cheese. I know. Yeah, Shark Tank. That's right. I'm looking forward to trying those. Anyway, what are we grateful for? Here's the thing. I get that, most people listening to this are not vegan. I understand. I am not trying to shame or blame anyone. I am just trying to align with my values and my compassion for animals, and I'm doing my best, and I definitely identify with the voiceless, and I want to be a voice for the voiceless, and so I'm doing my best, and I know you're doing your best, so I hope that whatever you're doing is aligned with your values, that you're honoring yourself, not abandoning yourself. And that's my goal, and that's part of my recovery work. But I hope that you take time truly to think what we're grateful for. I am grateful. I'm grateful to have this podcast where I get to hear these conversations. I'm grateful to you, the listener, who witnesses these conversations. I am grateful for this roof over my head, the food in my belly, my son who we are obsessed with chess. I know I keep talking about it, but we are playing 2 or 3 games a day, and it's been really fun. just a fun puzzle that we work together. And it's just delightful to find this common interest where we can share a snack and a game or a cup of chai. And I am savoring this time with him. He's 21, going to community college, and it won't be much longer that he's home. And I'm just really savoring it and enjoying it, especially as he's becoming more of an adult. It's fun to be around. We laugh so hard. We were just laughing. Oh my gosh. I don't know why. I can't remember why he's laughing. He was just, oh well. It doesn't matter. He had to be there. He had to be in the middle of the chess game. But the point is, I hope you have people around you that help you laugh, that, really tickle that part of you, that whatever that is, that the muses hang out in, whatever part of us that the muses are in. I don't know. That's kind of a cool feeling. It kind of feels like it's a little bit in my heart. I was just trying to feel that somatically. Where do the muses reside? I feel like it's in my heart area and a little bit just above my head, like maybe about 6 to 8 inches. There's some muses out here that communicate with my heart. What is up with that? Anyway, tell me a funny thing that happened at Thanksgiving. Would you message me with a funny thing that happened at Thanksgiving? I'm trying to think if I remember any funny Thanksgiving stories. I just know I'm more sentimental about it, I guess. The past, we used to have about 27 people for Thanksgiving at the Norton family home, and I miss that. I miss seeing all the little nieces and nephews running around, and the cousins occasionally, and just the hustle and bustle and setting all the tables at Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I don't know, there was a simpler time or something, wasn't it? I think before I knew I had all the trauma, when I was under the spell of the family cult. But there were some really lovely things about our family. We love playing games, and that's what I'm going to do on Thanksgiving. Are you going to play any games? And then we are going to, I don't know if we'll play music. My son is shy. He doesn't like to play music for other people. But my dad used to love to play music, and my siblings, and gather around the piano. And I do miss that. I miss that. I miss gathering around that piano and hearing songs. And yeah. Well, what is it my dad used to say? Tempest keeps a fugitin'. Time flies. Keeps on going. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we'll have a guest next week. And I just wanted to say hi. I didn't forget about you. And enjoy your holiday, however you spend it. And remember, no matter what, keep laughing.